अस्सलामुअलैकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। इन क्वेश्चंस के अलावा जो कि मैं वीडियोस बना के लगा रहा हूँ, अगर आपको कोई और भी किसी और एक्सरसाइज से कोई और चैप्टर से कोई क्वेश्चन आपने समझना है, पूछना है, तो आप मुझसे रब्ता कर सकते हैं और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि प्रायोरिटी पे आपके जो बताए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं वो उसकी वीडियो बना के मैं अपलोड करूँ। These are the two questions of question 6. Now we solve question 1 and question 2. From question 1 we solve it. X square plus 2x plus 1 plus y square plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 5. Simplify it, we get x square plus y square plus 2x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 5. And we solve the second equation, which is x square plus 4x plus 4 plus y square is equal to 5. Now we solve these two questions, and you can set, we subtract these two questions, minus 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 and minus. X cancel with x, y cancel with y, and the remaining values are 2x minus 4x, we get minus 2x, 2y plus 2y plus 2 minus 4, we get minus 2 is equal to 0. And then we solve it. Minus 2x plus 2y is equal to 2. Take common 2, we get minus x plus y is equal to 2. Divided by 2 both sides, minus x plus y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 plus x. Now we put the value of y in equation 2, which is x plus 2 whole square plus y, and 1 plus x whole square is equal to 5. Now we solve it, we get x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 1 plus x square plus 2x is equal to 5. Simplify it, x square plus x square, 2x square, 4x plus 2x, we get 6x, 4 plus 1 is equal to plus 5, and this 5 on the right side we shift on the left side, minus 5 is equal to 0. Minus 5 cancel with plus 5. The values we get 2x square plus 6x is equal to 0. Take common 2x. The other values is x plus 3 is equal to 0. In this way we get the two values of x, which are 2x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 0. And the other value of x is equal to x plus 3 is equal to 0 or x is equal to minus 3. So we put the values of x in equation 3, which is minus x plus y is equal to 1. Here x is 0, it is whole value is 0, plus y is equal to 1, mean y is equal to 1. And the other value, which is x is equal to minus 3, put here, we get minus into minus 3 plus y is equal to 1. It is minus into minus plus 3 plus y is equal to 1, and in this way y is equal to 1 minus 3, y is equal to minus 2. So we get the two values of x and y, which are the solution set is x is 0 and y is 1, x is minus 3, y is minus 2. And this is the third method to solve the values of x and y. The equations of question 7 is x square plus 2y square, x square plus 2y square is equal to 22. It is equation 1. And the other equation is 5x square plus y, 5x square plus y square is equal to 29. It is question 2. So we cancel in this question anyone, x or y first. So we take common the coefficient of pi square, in which we multiply equation 2 by 2 and then solve it. X square plus 2y square is equal to 22. It is question 1. And we multiply equation 2 multiply equation 2 by 2. We get 10x square plus 2y square is equal to 58. And then we subtract these two values, minus, minus and minus. These values cancel each other. The remaining values are 1x square minus 10x square, we get minus 9x square is equal to 22 minus 58, we get 6 minus 36. And the x square is equal to minus 36 over minus 9, and we get 4. So x square is equal to 4. Taking coefficient, taking square root both sides, we get x is equal to plus minus 2. This is the value of x. Now we put the value of x in equation 2. Put x square is equal to 4 in equation 2. We have 5x square plus y square is equal to 29, and the value of x square is equal to 4. So 5 multiplied by 4 plus y square is equal to 29, and y square 20 plus y square is equal to 29, and y square is equal to 29 minus 20, and we get y square is equal to 9. So we take square root of y square, we get x is y is equal to plus minus 3. In this way we find the value of x and y, and hence the solution set of question 7 is plus minus 2 and plus minus 3. X square minus 5y square, 4x square minus 5y square is equal to 6. It is question 1. And the other question is 3x square plus y square is equal to 40. Question 2. Now we solve this equation by multiplying equation 2 by 5. Multiply equation 2 by 5, and we have the first equation is 4x square minus 5y square is equal to 6, and the other is question 2, which is multiplied by 5. We have 15x square plus 5y square is equal to 70. Now we add these two equations. Simplify. Minus 5y square plus 5y square cancel each other. The values we required is 4 plus 15 is equal to 19x square is equal to 70 plus 6 is equal to 76. 19x square is equal to 76, and x square is equal to 76 over 19. And when we simplify them, 19 by's are 19, 19 fours are 76. So x square is equal to 4, and we take square root both sides, and then we get x is equal to plus minus 2. and then we find the values of y. We put the value of x in equation 2, put x square is equal to 4 in equation 2, we get 3x square, sorry, 3 multiplied by 4 plus y square is equal to 40. And now we simplify these values, we get 12 plus y square is equal to 14, and y square is equal to 14 minus 12, which is equal to 2. So y square is equal to 2, and take square root both sides, we get phi is equal to plus minus square root, and hence the solution set of question 8 is plus minus 2 and plus minus square root 2. 7x square minus 3y square is equal to 4. It is question 1. And the other question is 2x square plus 5y square is equal to 7. It is question 2. Now when we solve these questions, we multiply the question 1 with 5 and question with second with 3. Multiply question 1 by 5 and question 2 by 3. We get 35x square minus 15y square is equal to 20. And the second question becomes 6x square plus 15y square is equal to 21. Now simplify these values, we get, add question 1 and question 2, 15y square minus and plus cancel each other, we get 35x square plus 6x square 41x square is equal to 20 plus 21 41. So x square is equal to 41 over 41, which is equal to 1. So x square is equal to 1, and then we take square root both sides, we get x is equal to plus minus 1. And then to find the value of y, we put the value of x in equation, put x square is equal to 1 in equation 2. It is x square is equal to 1 plus 5y square is equal to 7. 2 plus 5y square is equal to 7, and 5y square is equal to 7 minus 2. Y square is equal to 5 over 5, which is equal to 1, and then we take square root both sides. Y square is equal to 1, square root and square root, y is equal to plus minus square root 1. Sorry, and write it plus minus 1. So the solution set of question 9 is plus minus 1 and plus minus 1. X square plus 2y square is equal to 3. It is question 1. And the other question is x square plus 4xy minus 5y square is equal to 0. Question 2. It is another method to find the value of x and y. So we first factorize the question second, question 2, which is x square plus 4xy minus 5y square is equal to 0. In this question, we find the value of x and y and then solve the other values of the equation. So take question 2, which is x square plus 4xy minus 5y square is equal to 0. And we factorize this question, we get x square plus 5xy minus xy minus 5y square is equal to 0. Take common x plus 5y, take common minus y, x plus 5y. And so in this way we get x plus 5y and x minus y is equal to 0. In this way we get two values of x which are x plus 5y is equal to 0, x minus y is equal to 0. And then x is equal to minus 5y and x is equal to y. We get the two values of x. Now we put the value of x is equal to minus 5 in equation 1. Put x is equal to minus 5y and x is equal to y in equation 1. We get minus 5y square whole square plus 2y square is equal to 3. Now solve it. Minus 5y whole square is equal to 25y square plus 2y square is equal to 3. 25y square plus 2y square we get 27y square is equal to 3 and y square is equal to 3 over 27 which is equal to 1 over 9. Y square is equal to 1 over 9. Take square root both sides. We get y is equal to plus minus 1 over 3. And in this way we put the value of plus 3 and minus 3 in equation. We get x which is equal to x is equal to minus 5 multiplied by 1 over 3. We find minus 5 over 3 and the other value of x y which is equal to minus 1 over 3. We get x is equal to minus 5 multiplied by minus 1 over 3. We get plus 5 over 3. And the other question which is x is equal to y put into, we get y square plus 2y square is equal to 3 and it is 3y square is equal to 3 and y square is equal to 3 over 3 which is equal to 1 and y is equal to plus minus 1. In this way we get the values of x which is x is equal to y. So when y is equal to positive, x is equal to 1 and when y is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1. And hence we find the values of x and y. The solution set is, the first is minus 5 over 3 and 1 over 3. Second is 5 over 3 and minus 1 over 3. And the other two values are 1 and 1, minus 1 and minus 1. The two questions of question 11 are 3x square minus y square is equal to 26. It is question 1. And the other question is 3x square minus 5xy minus 12y square is equal to 0. And it is question 2. In this question, we solve the question 2 first by factorization. So we get the question 2 which is 3x square minus 5xy minus 12y square is equal to 0. First we break down the question, or we can say factorize the question, which is 3x square minus 9xy plus 4xy minus 12y square is equal to 0. Take common 3x, we get x minus 3y plus the other we get 4y. The question is x minus 3y. is equal to 0. X minus 3y, 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. In this way, we have x minus 3y is equal to 0, 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. Here, the x is equal to 3y. On the other value of factor of the question, 3x is equal to minus 4y and x is equal to minus 4 over 3y. These are the two questions of x. The first is 3y and the second is minus 4 over 3y. So we put these two values of x in equation 1. Put the value of x is equal to 3y and x is equal to minus 4 over 3y in equation 1 and then solve it. So first we put x is equal to 3y in first question number 1, which is 3y whole square minus y square is equal to 26. 3y whole square is equal to 9y whole square minus y square is equal to 26. 3 9s are 27y square minus y square is equal to 26, and when we simplify it, sorry, it is 27y square. 27y square minus y square, we get 26. Y square is equal to 26 and y square is equal to 26 over 26, which is equal to 1. So y square is equal to 1 and we take square root both sides, we get y is equal to plus minus 1. And now we put the values of y, which is plus 1 and minus 1, in this equation, which is x is equal to 3y, to find the value of x. The x is, when we put y is equal to 1 plus 1, 3 into 1, which is equal to 3, x is equal to 3. And when we put y is equal to minus 1, the x is equal to 3 minus 1, we get minus 3. And similarly, we solve x is equal to minus 4 over 3y in equation 1, which is 3 minus 4 over 3y whole square minus y square is equal to 26. Now we simplify these values, we get 3 16 over 9 y square minus y square is equal to 26. Simplify these values, 3 cancel with 9, we get 3 16 over 3 y square minus y square is equal to 26. Then further we simplify it, take common 3, 16 y square minus 3 y square is equal to 26. 16 y square minus 3 y square, we get 13 y square over 3 is equal to 26. And the y square is equal to 26 multiplied by 3 over 13. Simplify it, 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26. The y square is equal to 2 threes are 6. And we take square root both sides, we get y is equal to plus minus square root 6. And in this way, we find the value of x by putting y is equal to plus square root 6 and minus square root 6. First we put y is equal to plus square root 6 in the equation, x is equal to minus 3 over 4, sorry, minus 4 over 3 square root 6 is equal to 4 square root 6 over 3, and it is minus. And the other value of x, when y is equal to minus square root 6, we get minus 4 over 3 minus square root 6. And when simplify it, minus multiplied by minus, we get plus 4 over 3 square root 6. In this way, we get the 4 pair of the values x, y, and find the solution set. Hence, the solution set is equal to, first we take, if x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1, 3 and 1. The other is x is equal to minus 3, y is equal to minus 1. And the other values, x is equal to minus 4 square root 6 over 3 and plus square root 6. And the fourth value, plus 4 square root 6 over 3 and minus square root 6. X square plus xy is equal to 5, and it is question 1. And the other question is y square plus xy is equal to 3. It is question 2. And this is the another method to find the value of x and y. In this method, we clear these values equal to 5 and equal to 3. So in this question, we multiply question 1 by 3 and question 2 by 3. Multiply question 1 by 3 and question 2 by 5. We get 3x square plus 3xy is equal to 15, and the other value is 5y square plus 5xy is equal to 15. And we can say it question 3 and question 4. Now we subtract these two questions, and plus 15 cancel with minus 15, and the remaining values we simplify. We have 3x square minus 5xy plus 3xy, we get 2xy, and minus 5y square is equal to 0. Now we factorize the question and we say it question 5, in which we find the value of x and y. We simplify it. 3x square minus 5xy plus 3xy minus 5y square is equal to 0. Now we simplify these values by taking common x. The remaining value is 3x minus 5y and plus y. 3x minus 5y is equal to 0, and it is 3x minus 5y, x plus y is equal to 0. And in this way, we first find the values of x, which are 3x minus 5y is equal to 0, 3x is equal to 5y, and x is equal to 5 over 3y. And the other value is x plus y is equal to 0, and x is equal to minus y. So we put the two values of x in equation 2. Put x is equal to 5 over 3y and x is equal to minus y in equation 2, and then solve it. Y square plus x is 5 over 3y into y is equal to 3. We simplify it, we get y square plus 5 over 3 y square is equal to 3. In this question, we multiply by 3 both sides. We get 3y square plus 5y square is equal to 9. And simplify it, 3y square plus 5y square, we get 8y square is equal to 9. And y square is equal to 9 over 8. And then we take the square root of y. We get plus minus 3 over 8 square root, or 3 over 2 square root 2 plus minus. And then we find the value of x, which is x is equal to 5 over 3y. In this way we put the value of y, which once plus 3 over 2 square root 3 and second minus 3 over 2 square root 2. When x is equal to positive, y is equal to positive, mean plus 3 over 2 square root 2, the x is 5 over 3 multiplied by 3 over 2 square root 2. Simplify it. 3 cancelled with 3, we have 5 over 2 square root 2. And when other value of y, which is minus, we get x is equal to 5 over 3 multiplied by minus 3 over 2 square root 2. 3 cancel with 3, we get minus 5 over 2 square root 2. And same, we simplify the other value, which is x is equal to minus 1, put in equation 2. We get y square plus minus y into y is equal to 3. Simplify it, we get y square minus y square is equal to 3. And y square minus y square cancel each other. 0 is equal to 3. And in this way, we get no solution of y and then solution of x. So the solution set of the question is, we have 5 over 2 square root 2, 3 over 2 square root 2, and the other value is minus 5 over 2 square root 2 and minus 3 over 2 square root 2. The question 13 is, the first question is x square minus 2xy is equal to 7, the question 1, and the other question is xy plus 3y square is equal to 2, question 2. And in the same way, we simplify first the constant, which is 7 and 2 of the questions, 2 questions, and for that we multiply question 1 by 2 and question 2 by 7. Multiply question 1 by 2 and question 2 by 7. We get 2x square minus 4xy is equal to 14, and the other is 7xy plus 21y square is equal to 14. It is question 3 and it is question 4. Now we subtract these two questions, which are 3 and 4, cancel minus and minus. So these values are cancel each other, and the remaining value we get is 2x square minus 4xy and minus 7xy. We get minus 11xy and minus 21y square is equal to 0. And first we simplify these questions, two questions, by factorization. We get 2x square minus 14xy plus 3xy minus 21y square is equal to 0. We take common 2x, and we get remaining value is x minus 7y, and take common plus 3y, we get x minus 7y is equal to 0. In this way we get the two factors of the equation, x minus 7y, 2x plus 3y is equal to 0. In this way, we first find the value of x, which are x minus 7y is equal to 0, x is equal to 7y, and the other is 2x plus 3y is equal to 0, and 2x is equal to minus 3y, and x is equal to minus 3 over 2y. Now we put the two questions, which are x is equal to minus 7 and x is equal to minus 3 over 2y. In equation 2, put x is equal to 7y and x is equal to minus 3 over 2y in equation 2. We get 7y into y plus 3y square is equal to 2. Simplify it. 7y square plus 3y square is equal to 2. 7y square plus 3y square we get 10. Y square is equal to 2 and y square is equal to 2 over 10, which is equal to 1 over 5. And y square is equal to 1 over 5. We take the square root both sides. We get y is equal to plus minus 1 over square root 5. And then we put the value of x plus minus 1 over square root 5 in this question. We get the value of x, and when we put y is equal to plus 1 over square root 5, we get 7 into 1 over square root 5, which is equal to 7 over square root 5. And when we put y is equal to minus 1 over 5 square root, we get 7 minus 1 over square root 5. The answer is minus 7 over square root 5. And similarly, we solve the other value of x is equal to minus 3 over 2y, and we put in equation 2, which is minus 3 over 2y into y plus 3 y square is equal to 2. Simplify it. We get 3 over 2 y square plus 3 y square is equal to 2, and then we multiply both sides by 2. Multiply by 2 both sides. We get minus 3y square plus 6y square is equal to 4. Then simplify these values. We get 3y square is equal to 4 and y square is equal to 4 over 3. And then we take square root both sides. The y is equal to plus minus 2 over square root 3. And in this way, we could get the two values of x. The first plus 2 over under root 3 and then minus 2 over under root 3. And when we put plus 2 over under root 3, we get minus 3 over 2, and the y is 2 over under root 3. 2 cancel with 2, we get minus 3 over under root 2, or we can write it minus under root 3. And the other value of y, which is minus 2 over under root 3, the x is minus 3 over 2 and the y is minus 2 over under root 3. Now simplify it. 2 cancel with 2, minus multiplied by minus is equal to plus 3 over under root 3, and the answer is under root 3. So in this way, we get the first is x minus 7 over under root 5 and 1 over under root 5, and the other is 7 over under root 5 and there is minus 1 over under root 5. Other is 7 over under root 5 plus 1 over under root 5. And the other values of x and y are, the x is minus under root 3 and 2 over under root 3, 1, and the other is under root 3 minus 2 over under root 3.